If you're dreaming about the MLB, but you weren't born in a powerhouse high school in Florida or Texas, this video is for you. Baseball scouting has changed. Instead of hoping some random scout walks by your field, Prep Baseball Report, Perfect Game, and a pile of tech are tracking every swing, every pitch, and every sprint you run.
We're not scouting these guys only their draft year. We're scouting these guys for years at a time.
In this video on Base Blab, we're breaking down the numbers you need to look like a real prospect, how PBR and Perfect Game scouting reports actually work, and how to use vision tests, showcases, and indie routes, whether you're in the US, Canada, or overseas. Stay to the end, and you'll know if your current metrics are in the range or if you need to go back to the lab. Let's talk about how to become a better pitcher, catcher, or other position player and actually get on scouts' radars. Scouts start watching, or they can start watching around the age of 14, and it's not just about the numbers. They want to know who you are. Being coachable, humble, and easy to work with is huge.
Our area scouts know these players inside and out, talk to their counselors, their football coaches. They've gotten multiple points of reference.
When they talk to your coaches, you want them to say, this player listens and makes adjustments, not very hard-headed. For pitchers, here's a rough velo roadmap. You're 14, 70s, 15, high 70s, 16, low 80s, 17 to 18, mid 80s, 19 to 20, 90 miles and up, and 92, 93, or higher, obviously, at almost any age gets serious attention.
Cowan, who was discovered by Jay Johnson last year when he was pitching for Wofford at a regional.
But remember, for many scouts, location beats pure speed. They'll often prefer a guy who throws a bit slower but can hit spots over a wild flamethrower. Velocity is usually easier for them to build later than command, so have command. Your spin rate matters too. Aim for a fastball around 2,200 RPM and make sure you're training somewhere with Rapsodo or trackman so you can actually track it. And you must have at least one legit secondary pitch behind your fastball if you can throw for strikes. And remember, 2, 3, 4, or 5 secondary pitches is even better. For catchers, a key number is pop time. You want to be around 2 seconds or under. That's the time from when it hits your glove to when you get it to the glove of the second baseman. For hitters in general, bat speed in the 60s, that's miles per hour. Keep your attack angle roughly 8 to 32 degrees on average. Build exit velocity into the 80s when you're younger and 90 to 95 up. If you're over 18, it can be 95, 100, over 100.
94 exit velo, that's his top.
Speed and explosiveness matter too in your running. Your 60-yard dash should be under 7 seconds, or at least trending that way. PBR uses tools like VALD, Smart Jump Mat to measure explosiveness, and adding track and field style training, sprints, jumps, running mechanics is super underrated for baseball players. On screen, you can see some of the key metrics scouts look at in the PBR and Perfect Game reports. Showcases are powerful, but they aren't cheap. They can run from a few $100s to over $1,000 per event, so choose carefully. If you can, train at facilities with Rapsodo and trackman, as mentioned before. Places that invest in that tech usually have the expertise to give you real insight, not just numbers. If you don't have that locally, there are online coaches who can work from remote with your data and your video footage. Places like the Pitcher Lab, for example, there's so many. One of the biggest edges you can have is understanding your own body, how you're built and how you move. There's no one-size-fits-all model. The players who maximize their mobility, strength, mechanics for their frame are the ones who get the most out of their velocity and bat speed. From there, you can layer in tech like Visual Edge, Visual Edge, check it out, and it's used by PBR. VR training, Mustard, which is another iPhone app that you can use, and it supports Android as well, to get an assessment of how you're throwing. And there are other AI tools that analyze your mechanics from your simple mobile phone. And don't forget, there's a ton of great short form content on Instagram. We've linked a list of great accounts for you to follow if you're not already following them. And finally, luck is often part of this journey. The right scout, the right game, the right days. That's why we sell lucky gear at the Base Blab store. People who truly believe in something are usually the ones who push the hardest and go the farthest.
I think we're always trying to, what's the edge?
So, if you believe the gear is lucky, it might be for you. Check it out and make sure to like and subscribe for maybe even a tiny bit of extra luck. Good luck, and thanks for watching.